Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a very Kerbal live stream. Now, before I kick things off, before we get started, start having fun, introduce anybody, start talking about selling anything, whatever, I need to start off in a little bit of a somber tone, okay? News came out about the current state of cancer that Total Biscuit has. Now, I'm going to state readily, more than half the time, I don't see eye to eye with Total Biscuit. But he pioneered a kind of job and a kind of career that most of us should be thanking him for actually making viable now. There's a lot of people that are working and doing what they do because he was the first one through the door to make it seem legitimate. And I will always respect that. So he's basically, the news is everywhere. If you can look on Reddit, if you can look anywhere, it's not great. And they're basically in the phase where they're making him comfortable. I'm not going to dwell on it. We're not going to talk about it much, but he's not in a good place. So, send your respect, send your love towards Total Biscuit's way. The wife just walked in the door. Internet, collectively wave with me.
Wave.
Waving.
So, on with other things, more interesting things. Let's adjust this. Reduce. Actually, I don't know. I've got conflicting music here because I'm hearing music from Kerbal. I expect it's going to be pertinent at points, or at least mildly interesting, so I want to hear that. So yeah. Dark Preacher says, "Hi, Jen." Woo. The tomorrow afternoon thing is totally up to you if you think you're going to have enough time. They've got showings out to like 2:15. Okay, do you want to go do the tickets?
I'm gonna wait to do the tickets till tomorrow, just in case.
Okay, we
Unless you want to do it to something?
I'll let you wing it.
I'll look.
Anyway, I'm sorry. The wife just got back from doing a whole bunch of working and making money. I mean, important
What is
things.
money?
Money. What? Yes. Very, very true, actually. Let's see. Berg says more like land oddity. Oh, there was a question back here. Here we go. Keyboard Monkey asks, so is this going to be more ground control to Major Tom or Shatner singing Rocket Man? I would like to point out, this is me nitpicking. There is no song called Ground Control to Major Tom. It doesn't exist. At least not by who you think it was sung by, David Bowie. The song's actually called Space Oddity. Am I nitpicking? Yes, but Bowie's that important. Remember that, folks.
Yes.
Okay. A whole bunch of people saying, "Hi, Jen." Hey, Freya, don't know what's going on, Freya. How are you? How are things over in the probably hot and sticky Southwest? Actually, Southeast from where I am, but whatever. They're one state to my right. So yeah, I do think it's probably going to be closer to Space Odyssey, less Rocket Man. I think if we ever got into the sandbox mode and could do that that multiplayer, that's going to be Shatner singing Rocket Man. For sure. Yeah, Rocket Man's by Elton John. Great song. I still love that song. Shatner, his version's interesting? I don't know. We'll leave it there. Hello, D the Killer Gold. What's going on the YouTube side of things? What's happening? I've got dual streams going this evening, as I usually do. If you're new to watching things, I live stream on YouTube so that the live streams get reposted to my channel, youtube.com/VaygrimsChance. And I also live stream to Mixer. And I'm probably going to have to do a kind of a vlog community live stream at some point in the next week to kind of sit down with all my viewers and have a conversation about where we're streaming to and why, because I'm coming up with more questions than answers as of late, but that's a conversation for another night. Dark Preacher says, I prefer Leonard Nimoy singing out of all of the Star Trek actors. You're talking about the Bilbo Baggins song, aren't you? That song's hilarious and pure evil. Yeah, Keyboard Monkey says, David Bowie, is that important? I apologize for the bad Google search. It's okay. A lot of people call it Ground Control to Major Tom. It is one of those things that I don't nitpick in person because there actually are covers of the song called Ground Control to Major Tom. Space Odyssey was Space Oddity was the original, so it kind of depends upon which one you're talking about. I just kind of like poking fun at people over the internet periodically, so yeah. Shatner singing Common People is the best thing ever. I don't think I've heard that, Joseph Rand. So anyway, we're going to shift on over to button. Who's got the button? Well, there it is. KSP, Kerbal Space Program, plus explosions this evening. I'm going to be doing career mode. I have in voice chat with me, mostly for heckling, sometimes for help. Foxbot, say hi, Fox.
Hello.
And Aerodynamic Tribal.
Hello there.
Yeah, so I expect they're going to be making fun of me periodically. Let's see, we're going to start a game. Moon or bust. Training scenarios about making history expansion. Nope. So I think it's new. We're going to name our save game, Oh God, Why? We're going to do career mode. Let's see, flag. All these cute little flags that I can barely see. Ionic something. Jebs. C7 Aerospace Division. The Sentinel flag. Orbs. Retro. Rings. Rocket Science. Satellite. I see a NASA flag. NASA. Bullseye. That seems pretty accurate. Oh, that one looks nice. Kerbal Mun. It looks like it's got a little earth on it or something like that. I'm going to go with that one. And we're going to go for career mode. Start. Let's see what happens. Cue up the explosion montage. Yes. Yeah, Night Part says best wishes to Total Biscuit. Definitely. Best wishes to Total Biscuit and his wife and family. I'm quite sure he has known about his cancer since 2014, so I'm quite sure they have been preparing for this day for a long time. So, okay, welcome to Space Center. Nice to meet you. I'm Gene Kerman. That name sounds familiar. Flight director and your guide for this quick introduction. This is the Space Center. From here, you can manage all aspects of space program. Feel free to have a look around, holding the right mouse button to move, or use the arrow keys. People still use those. Right-click over the Space Center facilities to view more about them, and left-click when you're ready to head inside. Thanks. Boop. Okay, so we can spin things around here. Research and development. At R&D facility, our team of scientists work hard to crunch the data received from mission experiments. Here, all research technologies can be viewed and new ones discovered. Interesting. The tracking station, that's kind of self-explanatory. All ongoing missions can be viewed and focused here. Landed craft can be recovered from here as well. Interesting. Vehicle assembly building. Okay, I've seen lots of footage of that. Let's see. The VAB is where spacecraft are designed and built before being moved over to the launch pad for flight. And there's the launch pad. Hey, that's easy. Mission control. Okay. Space plane hangar? A space plane hangar allows construction of spacecraft designed to be launched from the runway. Oh, that's this thing over here. Ew. Astronaut complex contains the living and recreation spaces for all crew members. New applicants also apply here to be recruited. Oh, God. The administration...
recruited.
Recruited, yes, exactly. That should be in quotes. The administration building may not seem like a very exciting place at first, but there is where all our strategic decisions are made. Okay. Left click to go inside? Okay, let's go into the administration building.
Elon Musk. Vaygrim is not.
No, I'm not. Live and voice heckling, best kind of heckling, says Ferg.
Crash fish.
Oh, the wife is in chat. Hello.
I crashed.
Already.
Literally, my client crashed.
Oh, you actually crashed. Not... Oh. What are you people doing? Good grief.
All I did was go to the construction yard.
Where's your problem? The Furcraft says that...
right?
Furcraft says that reclaiming facility will probably not be used this evening. Okay. Yes, the recruiting, i.e. the meat market. Fresh fish. Playing KSP and you crash? Sounds about right. Okay. This music is why I'm not playing background music through Pretzel. It's glorious. Mortimer Kerman, finances, fundraising campaign, patent licensing. Linus Kerman, I'm seeing a pattern here. Science, unpaid research program, outsourced R&D. That's where Grimco comes in, outsourced R&D. Research rights sellout. What? Walt Kerman, yeah, I am seeing a pattern. Public relations, and Gus Kerman, operations. Okay. And then what we hit? Escape. We go back out. Astronauts complex. Wow. So we have Jebediah Kerman, Bill Kerman, Bob Kerman, and Valentina Kerman. Oh my gosh. Bill Kerman has a slightly below average courage, but an incredible amount of stupidity.
What's funny is he's the engineer.
Yeah, he's the oh my god. Engineers are capable of repairing broken parts if it is possible, if at all possible. Huh. Jebediah Kerman has equal parts courage and stupidity. It's a lot of people that I actually grew up with in high school. Valentina Kerman and then Bob Kerman. Bob's pretty smart, but he's not very courageous. He might be our starter. We'll have to see. The next hire, what? 65,500. I'm assuming that's a budget?
That's how much it costs for a new Kerman.
Oh.
Kerbal.
Oh, okay. Well, I definitely can't afford that. Research and development. Here we go. Start researched. Great. Cannot afford technology costs. I'm assuming there's something I need to do in all this first. Let's see. Technology and then archives. What the heck? The sun. There aren't any records to see here. Oh, on stuff we've researched. Moho. Yep. Eve. That has a moon called Gilly, apparently. There's Kerbin, which has the Mun and Minimus. 2 different moons. Duna with Ike. Okay, great. Drez, Jule. Oh my god. Jule has 5 moons. And then Elu. That is clever and disturbing all at the same time. Okay, Engineering 101 and Basic Rocketry. Space Plan Hangar. I don't see a point in going there first. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to click on to... Oh. Okay. Oh, here we go. Welcome to the Vehicle Assembly Building. I'm Werner von Kerman, Chief Rocketry Engineer. Wow, that's a callback. This is the Vehicle Assembly Building where we build spacecraft and later roll them out to the launch pad for flight. Pretty impressive, isn't it? Yeah. On your left, you'll find components to construct your own spacecraft. Select a starting part, then attach others to it to build a ship. You can have a look around with the right mouse button or arrow keys. It's okay. It's not as if it were rocket science. Oh.
Oh.
Anyhow, if you need more in-depth explanation as to how to build, have a look at the training section at the main menu. Got it. So I have some buttons that showed up in the top right. Okay, so new, open, save. I'm guessing I can save a rocket build.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got a command pod.
I will say, before you start building any rockets,
right?
Go to the little tiny building to the left of the Vehicle Assembly Building. That's mission control. You can take contracts there. That will allow you to generate money, extra science, and reputation.
Let's leave. Don't save my 1 capsule that I put. These, mission control. That's a neat noise. Okay, active contracts. 0 out of 2 max. 47 Mark IV, what's going on? We've been playing bad joke tag on Twitter all day. Dark Preacher says, what's this button do? No, Bill, don't touch it. Boom. Boom. Okay, gather scientific data from Kerbin. That's the planet we're on, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Agent, World Firsts, Kerbin World Firsts Record Keeping Society. Okay. Gather scientific data on Kerbin. At Kerbin World Firsts Record Keeping Society, we need brave Kerbals with the right stuff to help achieve our dreams. We still have unchecked items on our list of records to break and would like to change that, but really, there's no sense in us still talking while there's science to be done. Shall we get on with it? Give us a quick crew report before launching. It's fine if any of the lights on the control panel are flashing. Just give it a swift kick. Prestige trivial. Sure. And then launch our first vessel. This is the world record breaking people again. We'd like to officially start off the space program with a bang. A very controlled bang, preferably. It would probably be best to just start getting something off the launch pad. Then we can start worrying about things like survivability. It's time for you to take another step in advancing the frontier. Okay. So we have those contracts now. With those contracts... Wait a minute. Mission control. Active. Okay. Launch your first vessel off the launch pad or the runway to achieve this goal. That's pretty easy. Okay.
Yeah, it's literally just as long as the engine ignites, that it finishes it.
Brave Kerbals, aka Cannon Potter, says Berg. Okay, I'm just gonna start out with that one first. That seems simple enough. We have a thing here on the pad. Nope. Fuel tanks? Engines.
All you have is an itty bitty solid rocket booster.
Okay. Structural, coupling, payload, aerodynamics. Yes. Okay, I figured out how to do this. How do we zoom out?
Scroll up and scroll down. Go up and down. It's shift. Hold down shift and scroll.
Aha!
Yes.
Dear God. Okay. So I figured this out. Cycle symmetry count. Aha, yes. More fins. The first thing somebody told me. Yeah, it's the first thing somebody told me when I said I was going to be playing Kerbal Space Program. They said, and I quote, more fins. That's it. I was like, okay.
Okay.
Like Minecraft villagers, great in theory, annoying in real life, yeah. And yes, there is a fox in voice chat, Naradani. Or as Ferg says,
Yes,
Aradoni.
Aerodoni.
I'm playing quiet today.
Space Spud 1. And I'm going to save it. Forever and ever.
Before you launch it, you probably should put a parachute on that thing.
Do we have any?
In utility.
Hey, I do. So I click on this, and I just plunk it right there. Anything else I can do?
No, that's all the parts you have.
Wow, that is all the basic fin. It's aerodynamics, payload, coupling, structure. Sure. I mean, it looks downright majestic, right? I don't see anything wrong with this. Let's launch it. Launch pad. Aerodoni with Alfredo sauce. What? Okay, so wow, there's a massive scorch mark, a blast mark, dare I say, already on the launch pad. That's not ominous at all.
Before you launch, staging.
Staging. I saw that button somewhere. Docking mode, toggle, staging mode. Do I need to go back to the launch thing?
No, you can do it from here. Just above the little staging thing there, how like the two icons, the engine and the parachute.
Yeah.
Press the little plus button to make another stage.
Oh, yes.
Drag the parachute into that new stage.
So 0 will happen first, and then 1.
0 will happen last.
That's the rocket.
Oh, and then drag stage 1 up up above stage 0. It'll reorder for you.
I can move them. Oh dear God, no! Wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. So basically, rocket first, then parachute.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Not rocket and parachute at the same time. That seems like an okay idea. Nav bot. Whoop. No, I need that. Okay. Let's see. I have a stage light that's blinking. I think it's okay.
Yeah, that means it's ready to stage.
Where's the launch button?
Spacebar. Space Star stages.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna do.
And F5 to quick save.
Oh God. Solid fuel. It's going down. I think the parachute just fired out the rocket end.
It did.
You'll eventually flip over.
Okay. I might have made this thing a tad heavy. Why is the parachute not opening?
Oh, it won't fully open until it gets closer to the ground.
Oh.
Yeah, it won't open till a certain.
That surface is coming really quick. Like, it's approaching. Oh, there we go. That is terrifying. Oh my God. Hey. That's actually that went a lot better than I thought it would. Okay.
And then you want to, at the top where your distance gauge is,
Yeah.
put your mouse just above that, like on it, and it should bring down a UI and you can recover the vessel.
When it lands?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, and hit period and it'll speed up time. Period increases and then comma decreases.
Yep.
Warning, using physics warp can affect the structural stability. What?
Your ship is too small to have any
Right
issues
about
with that.
What that is basically saying is that if you have physics time warp turned up on a big ship, physics gets... Oh, basically it's increasing how many physics gets done per tick. If it's a big wobbly ship, it'll probably explode.
My rocket exploded.
Well, at least your Kerbal survived.
Recovery of a vessel that survived the flight. Okay. I got 12 science. All right. Mission summary for Space Spud 1. Crew. Jebediah Kerman. Ready for next assignment. 1 XP gained. Wow. Okay. Science. Recovery of vessel. Next. Okay. Parts. Resource recovered. The command module. The parachute. Modular girder segments times 4. Hey, the girders survived, guys. That structural support really helped. I probably should have put it on the rocket. And then monopropellant. Plus 12 funds, plus... Okay. Crew. Awesome. So now, if we go back to... Let's see, where's the... No. Yep, astronaut complex. Oh, wow. So he's actually got about half a bar worth of experience now on his way up. Can I assign him next time? Because I didn't assign him this time. I'm guessing he got picked randomly, or because he's top of the list.
Jebediah will always get assigned first because he's at the very top of the list.
Night part's just Vaygrim in space.
Yeah. If you ever have Jebediah available, he will always get assigned first.
Weird. Okay.
To reassign a crew, when you go back to the vehicle assembly building.
Yeah.
Where is that button? There should be like a set of like a free buttons. That has it's like parts, action groups, and crew. Hit the crew button.
Who? What? Where?
Towards the top left. Can't remember what it actually looks like.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, build crew and then switch editor. So if I do crew.
That's.
Ah, okay. I could drag somebody else over there. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I want to go back to get some actual research and development, some R&D started, because we got 12 points, which means we can kickstart that. Kickstart. I guess it just buys it? It just unlocks stuff?
Yep.
Okay. I'm hip.
If
I'm
you're
hip.
playing on a harder difficulty, what you have to do is unlock the research node and then buy the parts separately.
Okay, the Communitron 16S. A surface-mounted version of the Communitron 16. What?
Antenna.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're both
okay.
antenna.
I was about to say, what? The Communitron 16, the Too Hot thermometer, right? Definitely not a store-bought model with some wires stuck to it. Warranty void if an engineer admits it's actually a store-bought model with some wires stuck to it. The TD12 decoupler, so that means I could start doing like stages, separating stages, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And then we do basic rocketry. We've got fuel tank, an RT-10 hammer, solid fuel rocket booster, and then a swivel liquid fuel rocket. Ooh, so I could do solid fuel and stage it, and maybe have liquid. I don't know.
No.
Yep.
Well, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, he has this separator now.
Okay, so I can unlock those. I've got 2 points left over. If we go to nope, not administration. What was it? Mission control?
Mission control. The really, really tiny building.
Oh, wait a minute. We still have one of these. Recover or transmit any science experiment data from Kerbal to achieve this goal. Okay, science experiment.
The thermometer is a science experiment, and you can also right-click on the command pod once you're in flight and do a crew report.
Doing those increases your science and you can do them almost anywhere at any time. Doing them in different quote-unquote biomes. Like the run-up to the launch pad is a biome, and then the launch pad is a biome. And then each one of the buildings is their own biome. So doing research in different biomes increases your science.
I'm just snapping things on. Let's see. Command and control. Structural. What do you do with this? I don't even know. I'm not going to mess with it. I was using it as decoration. That's probably not the best way to do it. Decoupler. I don't think I need to mess with that this time around. I do want to put... Oh, the parachute's still on there. Awesome. Okay. We're going to do... Lots of fins. And ground thermal electrical communications. Okay. Now, wait a minute. Surface mounted, which means I'm going to have to put one of these like right there. Okay. A surface mounted version of requires electrical charge when transmitting packet band. Wow, this is a lot of little just nuanced data about these things. Good grief. Okay, so I have an antenna on it. Let's see. Science. Thermometer. Mystery goo containment unit. Oh, that's not ominous at all. This unit was something one of our engineers came upon while researching alternative applications for existing technologies. It's a sealed container which appears to be filled with a strange-looking substance. We couldn't reach in or break the canister open, but watching how the goo behaves when subjected to different situations could be very educational. Sure, why not? I'm going to put that right there. Okay. Space Bud 2. It's gonna have Jebediah in it again. I'm just gonna stick with him. Get him some experience. Okay, utility. The only thing I have for utility is parachute. I'm gonna stick with that, I guess. Can I do staging in here? Oh, I see it. Never mind. Hang on a sec.
Bottom right.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be rocket first, then parachute. And you said that when this thing is going up, I'm going to have to do something to have them transmit this information? Right?
You could run the crew report and the thermometer experiment on the ground. That can be run a unlimited number of times.
What, just put it on the launch pad and then run it?
Yeah, just put on the launch pad and then right-click the pod and then right-click the thermometer. There'll be a crew report button, and then they run experiment, or I think it's like log temperature button.
Let's see what happens. Okay,
the
so we do
goo
this.
canister can only be used once, unless you have a scientist on board to reset it.
Okay, if I click on it, I'm getting an EVA and a transfer. Is this the crew transfer thing you're talking about?
I'm not sure why you're getting the command pod crew. Zoom in really quick. No, yeah, I'm not sure why you're getting the crew hatch.
There's our little flaggy thing.
Okay, okay, right click where it won't pop up and says crew hatch.
Where it says crew. Yeah, okay. So I right clicked and that brings this thing up, which is actually.
There you go.
Okay, crew. Oh, I see. Lights on, toggle torque, rename vehicle, control from here. Nope. Transfer to crew report. Crew report from Launchpad. Your crew, you record the crew's assessment of the situation. Transmit data. Electric charge goes down some. And then there's a...
That'll transmit it back to
okay.
base, and then do the same thing with the thermometer.
I did not stick the thermometer on here, just the chemical stuff. Wait.
Then go ahead and right-click the goo pod.
Observe
and
mystery
run that
goo.
experiment.
There we go. Containment warning. Transmitting this experiment will render this module inoperable. Restoring functionality will require a scientist. Oh, I think that's because I used charge and it doesn't have enough to send it.
Yeah, and also if you lose science, if you transmit it, if you keep the experiment on you, you get the full science.
Should I go back to the launch? I mean the lab.
Don't transmit it. Just collect the science and then go back to the just recover the vessel.
Keep okay, recover vessel. This is complicated. Okay, so data gathered, and sent. Command pod. Everything was basically.
Yeah, you didn't use anything at all.
Yeah. Okay. So we go here. I'm actually going to go around to the back here. Let me see. Where was it? Science. I'm going to get this. And put it right there. Super tiny. And I can save this. And I'm going to go back out to the launch pad. You have to click the actual thing, says Ferg. Yeah, I discovered that. So now, if we go over here, we right-click on this, observe mystery goo. That opens up. Restoring function. What? Transmitting this experiment will render this module inoperable, but that's okay, right?
Don't do it again with the mystery goo.
Oh, okay. Reset experiment. I'll go over here.
Yep, reset experiment.
And then do this. Okay, thermometer. Toggle display or log temperature.
Log temperature.
And then temperature scan from Launchpad. Temperature readings are quite literally nominal. Okay. We transmit 70% science data, transmit that. That gets sent off. 100%. I think that's it, right?
Okay. Now you can go ahead and launch and run the crew report, temperature data, and goo experiment while you're in.
I have no electric charge. Is that bad?
Oh.
I think we have to go back. This is weird.
Actually, no. You don't worry about it. Once you fire up the engine, it has an alternator in it. It will generate electric charge.
Yes.
Oh, geez, I didn't know that. Okay, well, let's go back to Launchpad. You know you're not an adult when Windows 10 asks you to set up an Ask Your Parent feature for your profile. What? Okay.
Yeah, mine was set up
Okay.
like that too. I don't know
So we've got the staging mode stuff set up. We got the experiments. I'm going to kick this thing off. What?
Oh, it's liquid fuel. Liquid fuel you can throttle. Shift throttles up, control throttles down. C is max throttle.
Oh god.
X is cut throttle.
Oh god. This is bad. At some point when I triggered it initially, it moved the engine up to the parachute stage.
Oh.
Okay. So now we can do this. Transmit.
Yeah, you're in mid-flight, technically. Also, since you have Gemini on board, he has a pilot. You can hit the T key and activate the stability system.
Oh. Oh, okay.
That should keep the thing from wobbling all over the place.
Crew report. Transmit data. Oh, crap. Not enough electric charge. Oh, well. Why do the rockets keep exploding on me?
You're hitting the ground just a tiny bit too hard for the rocket.
What? How many parachutes do I need to put up? Can I put more?
You don't have any radial ones, so no.
Oh, damn. Okay. Let's go to recover the vessel. I forgot to divide the thingies, yeah. No, I did have separate stages, but the first time I hit spacebar to fire off the rocket, I didn't have the shift for the liquid fuel throttle up, so I basically messed it up that way. Okay. 7 science and then 0.8 science. Recovered a whole bunch of parts. No experience gained. Okay, let's try this again real quick. I'm gonna readjust this thing slightly. Okay. I'll dump that over there. I actually kind of prefer solid fuel rocket boosters. The flea and then the hammer. Okay.
Yeah, you do have the hammer now, the bigger one.
That means now, important thing, we have to put a mess load of fins on it.
Friends.
All the fins.
And then we're gonna do that. It's just gonna be super fins. Okay. It still has the parachute thing on it. That's good. This reminds me we need to divide this out and put that there. Okay, science things are still technically on it. Do we need... Let's see, it's still got the antenna on it. Electrical. Thermal, nope, nope. Couplings.
Yeah, you don't have any batteries either.
No batteries. Don't need that because I'm doing solid, not liquid. Okay. Doom Hammer 1 because it's only going to end badly. Doom Hammer. Okay. I kind of wish you could angle the fins slightly. Maybe you can somehow angle them just slightly so I could get a really wicked corkscrew going on.
Oh, you can actually. If you're still in the VAB, just below the crew and build buttons, this little row of 4 buttons.
Cool.
The first one's place, second one is move, third one's rotate.
Oh God. Okay. Oh, you got to do this individually? Oof.
You shouldn't have to.
Not gonna. Wait a minute. Rotate.
You know, if you move one, it should move all the mirrored ones.
Okay, I gotta look at this and see.
No, Night Pirate, the there is no platform mover. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's just basically hanging in midair with all these little people. Wish you could pick them up and do things to them, but that's a different game. Okay. We have a very, very slight tilt on the fins now. This can only end badly. I'm probably just going to name the next one that. This can only end badly.
Badly.
This can only end badly. Okay. And then we've got stages. Let's save it one last time. Go out to the actual platform. And I'm just experimenting at this point in time to kind of get the routine down. Wow, doesn't it look majestic? Can you actually black out your pilots with G's?
Not in the vanilla game, no.
Okay.
There are mods that do it, though.
Let's see. I have stages set. I'm going to have to hit the space bar. Oh, God. That's pretty hard to do. Transmit data on the crew report. Oh. There we go. Observe mystery goo. Transmit data. Not enough electric charge. Oh, well, crap.
Surprisingly enough, that Kerbal isn't experiencing a lot of G-force.
Rotational.
That would make me nauseous as heck. I think we have
When
a
you see Gemini at the bottom right, just smiling.
Guys, the readout just above the gimbal thing just changed to orbit.
Yep, you're now in orbit.
You actually managed to hit suborbital.
That's bad, right?
No.
Oh, wait a minute, it's going back
No,
down.
you'll be fine. Yep.
Okay.
Basically, you managed to get enough altitude to hit space. The barrier between atmosphere and space is 70,000 meters.
You can't do anything.
I'm just sitting here waiting for it to drop low enough, right?
Yeah, you're just waiting for it to essentially hit 0 and then start going back up as you begin to fall.
Oh, I'm going up at 350 meters per second, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so I have to wait for that to hit 0, this bottom number down here above the gimbal, which is spinning like absolute mad. I'm surprised that poor Kerbal hasn't barfed yet. But the fins worked. Talk about stabilizers, eh? Uh-oh, it's wobbling quite a bit.
Well, because you have no atmosphere for the fins to actually work with.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Now it's just corkscrew of death. I'm going to turn this thing off and see what happens. Actually, no, I'll leave it on. Maybe it'll help. I don't know.
You should probably leave that
power.
on.
We have no power, so it doesn't make a difference.
Oh, the SAS. Oh, yeah, we need batteries or something, man. Night Pirate says bad teapot ride. Pretty much. I think we know where the mystery goo comes from, LOL, says Pops.
You didn't quite make it to space.
No,
That
we-
just
Like
looks
69,000.
What?
Hey, Jen.
Oh, the wife's here. Yes.
Hi, Jen.
Yeah, Jebediah is really experiencing some pretty trippy crap, I think.
There would be barf everywhere if I was
know.
in that thing.
The camera would just be vomit colored by this point in time for me. So we're
There
going
would be
back
no
to...
clear windows or anything, just barf covered.
Blah.
Okay, we're going down now at a rate of 400 and whatever, 450 meters per second. We are descending.
I just realized.
What?
Re-entry heating is a thing now.
It's been a thing for a little while.
What?
Re-entry.
Well, I've
heat.
always played modded, so I've had re-entry heating since like before the game ever came out of early access.
We might lose Jebediah. It's spinning on two axes, says Keyboard Monkey. Yup.
Yeah.
For a crack, that's been my problem. Not enough spin.
Joseph Rand says it's full of stars. That's a 2001 Space Odyssey reference. It's full of barf, most likely, says Dragon Racer. Okay. Atmosphere. I can't hit the parachute yet, right? I have to wait. Surface. Nope. Well, there it goes. Corkscrewing like mad. How do you slow down if the parachute's not enough? How do I slow down and keep it from dying? Is there any way to do that with solid fuel?
No, you have no fuel left.
Well, it's solid fuel. It's all going to go at once on the way up.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Essentially, what's going to happen is you'll hit the ground, that engine will probably explode, but it'll be enough of a jarring motion just upward to slow you down.
Wait, say that again?
What will happen is that engine will probably hit the ground just a bit too hard. It'll explode. You'll kind of bounce up a little bit, which will shave off that last of that vertical velocity. I
would like to point out that the corkscrewing is spinning this thing like a bullet, and it's going to drill it straight into the ground. I think I made it worse. Oh, God, it's speeding up. Nope, slowing down a little bit. Slowing down a little bit. It is still terrifyingly fast, but it is slowing down. God, this parachute waits forever.
Did those?
There we go.
I can't do that.
Oh God, G-force is going down. Going down. Okay. It is now descending very, very slowly.
Which means you're probably good.
7 meters per second. That's probably still going to be too hard. Oh, God! Oh, the whole thing. Okay. We kept the command module and the fins. The fins are the important part, people. We kept the fins.
The pile on the ground.
Okay.
It was about to kaboom. We salute you.
Oh, that was a mess. Oh, my God. Okay. I did do the mystery goo thing at about Mach 4, spinning at about Mach 6. Recovery of vessel that survived flight. I got 29 science for that. That's awesome.
That was pretty good, to be honest.
Crew.
Yeah, you didn't quite make it to space. You almost made it.
I made it to orbit. Okay, let's see. God, that's the wrong button. Hang on a second. The wrong building. Space plane. I'm not going to mess with space planes yet. The rockets are hard enough.
Parts anyway.
Yeah, okay, we're going to go to mission control. Conduct a focused observation survey of Kerbal. We need to test our newly acquired capabilities. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? First, we're going to go to the... Let's go to the sciencey place. Okay. Survivability. Hey, here's something I probably should buy, right?
They may have extra parachutes.
Micro landing
Yes, it does.
strut. Okay. Radiator.
It has the
thing.
radial parachutes.
Wait a minute. What? Heat shield. Heat shield.
There's where your heat shields.
Radial mounted parachutes. What's a drogue? A drogue chute?
The drogue chute are the little ones that launch up really high up in the atmosphere.
Oh, and certainly not enough to stop you smashing into the ground on its own, but useful for slowing your craft down before the deployment of your main chute. Oh, we need to buy this. Yes. Okay, I don't think I have enough points for anything else. That's 20. That's 18. Hey, we got parachutes. I'll take it. Okay, so now we go...
Well, it also gave you a new science experiment, too. The little, the little press mat.
Maxo Construction Toys. At Maxo Construction Toys, we're not afraid to try new things. As a result, we sometimes find ourselves in the situation of needing outside help to solve a problem. Some Kerbals say that every place on Kerbal looks exactly the same. We disagree. But need someone else to prove them wrong. So this is where you come in. What? We need just...
I wouldn't do the conduct focused observational ones yet. That requires you going to a specific spot on Kerbal. You don't have aircraft.
Okay. We need to test our newly acquired capabilities of a focused survey of Kerbal. Okay, test the Mark 16 parachute in flight over Kerbal. Yes, no? Wait a minute, flight? Is that rocket or is that plane?
Either or, as long as something is flying.
Oh, to perform this test, activate the part through the staging sequence when all test conditions are met. Okay. Kerbin, flying.
You have to be on Kerbin. You have to be flying.
Specific altitude and specific speed. That sounds hard.
You could do the escape the atmosphere one.
Oh, wait a minute. Test the Hammer Solid Fuel Rocket Booster. That's what I got on the thing already, right?
Oh, yeah. You can do that one. Essentially, that just asks you to activate it at the launch pad.
Escape the atmosphere. And we can do this one?
Yep.
Okay.
All that requires you is just going into actual space. You didn't quite make space in that last one. You were like 1 kilometer off.
I'm thinking we probably need to ditch the spin fins, right?
Yeah, the spin fins. Because that bled some velocity.
Okay. Let's do the Doom Hammer. Okay. So we're going to take...
Mark II.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to take all these things off. The spin fins, I think, were fun the first time around, but let's...
It's the normal fins.
I'm going to put them down here. Let's see if I can get in a little bit closer. I'm going to take this, the goo experiment off. Do I need to leave the thermometer on or take it off? Probably take it off, right?
Leave it on. No, leave it on because you'll be going into space.
Oh, okay.
There's a new biome. Hey, Cuts!
Oh,
There's
God.
a cuts.
I don't need that many thermometers on my thing. Okay, the press mat baron. Oh, wait a minute. No, I want to get this and move it. Oh, it has to be up here somewhere, I guess. Okay. The press mat barometer, a device for measuring the local atmosphere pressure, warranty void if exposed to air. What?
The flavor text is hilarious. The press mat will work just like the thermometer. It can be used unlimited number of times.
Okay, so now I can get rid of the nose cone parachute or keep it.
Keep it, but then put 2 or 3 radial drogue chutes just below it.
Oh, okay. I think I heard you say 8 radial drogue chutes, right?
8 drogue chutes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought I heard. Okay. That's ludicrous, but I think it's...
I don't know if those will actually, even
deploy?
if you have eight of them, know if they will keep your Kerbin alive.
Well, I mean, we could
8
do
of them, yeah.
We could do just 4. We'll see what that does. Okay, so staging. I need to have a separate stage for the drogue chutes, then the main chute, right?
I'll leave them all on the same stage. They'll activate smartly. The drogue ones will launch first, and then closer to the ground, they will activate.
Okay, awesome.
You could also put that goo container back on there because you want
can
to
I?
use it up in space too.
Oh, hang on a sec. Okay. Let's get this and move it over. Oh, God. No, that's bad. I did not need 8 thermometers. We really know what the temperature is. Let's do this. Grab this. Okay.
Vaygrim is sciencing, I am sandboxing. So I'm just crashing.
Yeah, what's going on, Guts? And Ohanzi. Wait a minute, where's Ohanzi?
Hansi.
Oh, there's
There he
Ohanzi.
is.
Okay. Ohanzi quite often is over on the YouTube side, so hi. Oh, that's good coffee. Okay. The next rocket that we do, where we actually change it enough to rename it, I'm gonna let somebody from one of the viewers actually name it. Then it'll be fun.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna hit save. I'm gonna go out to the launch pad? Question mark.
Yep.
Crashing gracefully, says Birdcraft. Okay.
then you could run the press mat at the launch pad. Then you could use it low in atmosphere, high in atmosphere, and then if you get into space, use it in space.
I'm gonna pin that.
That's right. You can actually pin that. That's a newer feature.
I forgot. I discovered this accidentally in sandbox mode, and I meant to do this. And then we can get this and put this over here and pin that. I think we're ready to kick this pig, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to turn this.
Correct.
I'm going to turn this thing. Wait a minute. Does SAS use battery?
Yes, it does.
Crap.
But it shouldn't use too much. I think you should have enough electric charge for SAS up and down.
Okay, so I can do the press mat log pressure data here, right?
Yes.
Okay, now do I want to transmit it or just collect it?
Collect it.
Wait a minute. Keep experiment.
Keep experiment.
Okay. I could do the same thing with the mystery goo. And I can do the same thing with the temperature.
I would say wait on the mystery goo. Never mind.
Well, I can reset the goo canister. See, you don't use it up until you transmit the data, basically.
That's right, yeah. Use that up in space. That's where you'll get the biggest science in one go.
Right, okay. Spacebar! I'm going to turn on SAS. We're still in atmosphere.
You can now navigate your atmosphere. You can log the pressure data again.
Log. Override existing.
It doesn't automatically pull it? Okay. Hit cancel then.
Too late.
Too late.
I've used all my charge. I'm doomed. I need batteries, man. I need to get some battery tech going or whatever.
I think the batteries are somewhere down off the survivability end of the tree. I think you first get them in electrics.
Okay, 30,000, 31,000. I'm not going to make it as high this time as I did last time. I think the corkscrew pins might have actually given me some altitude. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, no, actually, I'm still going pretty good speed. 600 meters per second. 560 meters per second. Maybe? I don't know if we're going to make 70,000.
Maybe.
Yeah, I need some freaking batteries is what I need.
Even one will be helpful.
Any crash you can walk away from is a good one, as Launchpad McQuack says. Oh, man, I used to love that show. Start thinking of questionable names. Rocket named Star Cluckers. I'm not quite in space yet. Oh, no, I am. I'm in orbit, but I'm not in space.
Yeah, you have enough. You're on an orbital trajectory, but you're not in space yet.
My wife just said, so I did a thing. Uh-oh.
Oh.
And that scares me, says Berg. Okay, atmosphere.
We have tickets to go see a movie tomorrow.
Oh, yes. We can't say the movie's name, lest we curse my luck with not having spoilers. But we do
Exactly.
have... We do have... Okay, can I... I guess I can't really aim this thing because I don't have any... What are the little rockets that you can stick on the side of something called that let you...
Maneuverable.
Yeah.
Maneuvering thrusters.
Yeah, I don't have any of those. I don't even have a propeller. Okay, orbit and my speed is going back up, which means I'm plummeting. My altitude's going down. I did not make 70,000. I got 1 meter away when I used the Psycho spin fins. I might have to do that again. Oh, when you have no charge.
You do have liquid fuel. Liquid fuel lasts longer, and you can toggle it on and off.
How do you toggle it on and off, though? Just spacebar?
Z and X.
Z and X.
Z turns the throttle all the way up, and then
X turns it
the
off.
throttle all the way down.
Yep.
Let's build a liquid-fueled rocket booster, then. I can stack a whole bunch of those liquid fuel tanks up.
Oh, and you also, I think you have separators now too. So you can do a multi-stage system.
So you can go solid and then liquid and the
Upper atmosphere, yeah.
yes.
Oh, wait a minute. If I do solid to start up, and I have the jettison thing, I'm going to have to do one of those struts, those strut frames around the liquid booster, I think.
No, you won't. I don't think so.
Oh, there's the drogue chutes. They're on. They're droguing.
There's 8 of them.
No, I cut it back to 4. Now there's the normal parachute, but the drogue chutes are slowing me down a lot. Oh wow, I'm already in safety G-force ranges. Well, I mean, I assume down here in this, right next to the gimbal, right? There's this little zone that is highlighted, and then there's higher up on the meter a darker zone, which I assume means bad G's. So
Yes.
this is the good one, right? And
That's you probably shouldn't be up there.
7,000, 7,500, 7,100, 7,000 meters, and I'm dropping considerably slower than I was previously.
Yeah.
Okay. Next time I'm going to do like 8 drogue chutes just to see how slow we can make it. Take us 30 minutes just to descend back to planet surface. You're going to see The Cat Returns. Studio Ghibli movies are going to be in theaters this year. Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
there's
want
several of them already.
I want to watch them all.
Berg says rocket
You aren't
man.
the only one.
Whoop. Parachute's doing something. Here we go. 20 meters per second. Wow, we are like super slow. And we're still at 2,500 feet. Oh, that's the drogue chutes opening up fully. Okay. They do even more, apparently. Parachute still hasn't actually kicked in. This is going to be crazy. Yeah, Ferg says rocket named the Flying Teacup. Night Pirate says the Cow Kicker. Night Pirate suggested Star Cluckers. I'm a little teacup, short and stout. This is my handle. This is me. Oh god, the ground is coming up so fast. Ah! Yeah, flying teacup might be weird. Bones coughing. Time step multiplier is your friend. Yeah, I got a weird warning the last time I messed with it. I'm gonna do 2 times. There we go, there's the parachute. Accelerated a little bit. Apparently bad things happen if you go faster on the time warp. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 1,000 meters, 7 meters per second. That's about what we were at last time, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, 850. Uh, 650. Oh. The whole thing detonated, except for the command module. The important thing is we kept the experiments.
Yeah.
Oh, and the pilot. Yeah.
Still hit the ground hard enough. That's actually.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't understand. Maybe we're supposed to use the drogue chutes with the other multi-release thingy parachutes?
Yeah, maybe we may need another
Okay.
actual main chute.
29 science. Recovered a whole bunch of stuff. No XP gain for the pilot. I don't get that.
You only get experience when you go to new places. So since you've already used him to fly in Kerbin's atmosphere, that's all he gets. Once he gets up into space, he'll get another experience point.
Oh my god. the BACC Thumper solid fuel rocket booster. It is very long. Then the Reliant liquid fuel engine. Wow. Fuel tanks. Not feeling that one. Let's see. Aerodynamic nose cone. Better winglets. Radial decoupler. What does that mean?
You have like things attached to the side that jettison off.
Does that mean we could do like rocket boosters, like solid fuels, around a liquid fuel?
Yeah.
Yes! Okay, I'm buying this. Poor decisions were made. Poor decisions were made. Let's go back to the... I'm not even going to worry about contracts right now. I just want to see what we can do. Okay. Is there a... New. There we go. We're going to do... let's see. So there's a command pod. I'm going to start there. Fuel tanks. I'm not even looking at budget. I probably should, but whatever. Let's put some of those on there. And then engines.
That's about the only time you'll ever say that.
Yeah, no kidding, right? It's the only time I can. Okay. Radial decouplers. Yep, one on each side. And then we're going to do... We're going to make horrible decisions is what we're going to do.
Put 8 of them on there.
Okay, so the... Oh, wow, that is... monstrous. Aerodynamics. There's some nose cones. We're going to do... Triple... How does that even work? Nope. We're gonna put that. Actually... I don't even know if I can fit these things on here. Let's go back to the basic bin. Close enough. What the heck? Okay. Hooray! We are going to now do... I'm a little unused to having to scroll up to go up. I'm used to scroll up to go in, but whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Thermal. Heat shield. I don't think do we need a heat shield?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do parachute. We're gonna do... Oh, God. Okay, the radial mounted chutes are really big.
Oh. Jeez.
Nope.
Didn't you get, like, landing pieces or something?
I did. Let's see. We have, where is it? Ground? No, ground? Yeah, micro landing struts. A small landing leg for space probes or lightweight landers, basically made of toothpicks. Space grade toothpicks, mind you. But be careful with them anyway. I don't think these are... They have a stress tolerance of like 1 billion. Retractable. Suspension travel 0.8 meters. I don't know. Tolerance... Okay, tolerance is 10 meters per second impact. We've been impacting it like 7 or less.
Yeah, you should be fine then.
Oh. I don't know. Is this retracted or out?
Out.
So the rock.
You can right click it, and you should be able to retract it.
Start retracted. Oh, that's not going to help us any on this design then. That's going to have to be something we put onto the module, the command module. I think with a have it detach.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so those rockets will fire initially, the outside rockets. Let's see. Use more main shoots. Those engines add a lot of weight, if you don't mind the advice. Black Knight, I'm actually going to be decoupling these. They'll be getting... So these fire and then decouple. Then we need another stage here for the main rocket burn. And... yeah. So basically these things right here on the side, they will fire and then they will decouple. Then the main liquid fuel rocket will fire. Honestly, I could probably take off one of these tanks, but I'm not going to worry about it. And then the mess load of parachutes will deploy. We'll just have to see what that does. Okay. Because I like it, the flying teapot. Mark 1.
Is the sign still on there?
No. Do we need... Should I put the science back on?
At the least, put the tiny ones on.
Okay, zoom in a little bit, and then we're gonna rotate this thing around. And I'll put
Whoosh, boom, whoosh.
thermometer. There we go. Okay, we're gonna save. I'm actually gonna go to crew. And I'm going to rotate out pilots. Because we have Valentina Kerman, which has... we will be going into territory that she's definitely not been through. So, more experience for her.
Yep.
Yours is more power. Berg says, it's not crashing, it's landing with pizzazz. Somebody's dinging me in Discord, and I shouldn't even be hearing it because I'm in streamer mode. Whoosh, boom, whoosh. Yeah, basically. Okay. We are going to hit the save button again. We're going to go out to Launchpad. We can only use these sciencey things once, apparently. Like, we can only keep the data once. Oh my god, it's majestic. We're going to do right-click on that, pin it somewhere over here. Right-click on that, pin it somewhere over here. We're going to right-click on this, pull it over here, pin it. And I think that's it. I have the liquid fuel rocket booster. I'm going to set it to max now. It's not going to fire yet, but I think the stages look good. It's going to be 3, 2, 1, then 0. Valentina is ready. Should I hit the button?
Hit the button.
I'm going to quick save. I have not quick saved since like the first rocket.
And then to quick load, hold F9.
Oh, okay. Here we go? Question mark? I'm actually going to scroll back a little bit. Oh, God. It's going. There's a lot of fuel in those. Do what?
The way those rockets flex upwards a little bit.
Wow. Okay. Next stage. Liquid fuel. And if I want to, I can cut this off a little short. Right there. We're at 1,000 meters per second. I'm going to log temperature and transmit it. No, oh, no usable comms device in range. Duh. Okay, and then we're going to log pressure data, and we're just going to keep it.
Just pray that you live.
Survive.
There
Yeah, but-
has been a request for Vaygrim vision, if that's possible. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I
if
can
it is
do
in
that.
this game.
We'll fade into Vaygrim vision to make space even more boring. Hooray! I'm going to turn the rocket on some more. There we go. I'm saving a little bit to see if we can use it for deceleration. Okay, here we go. 66 meters, 67,000, 68, 69, 70,000.
Space.
Yes.
Your experiments.
I already did. Well, I'll do it again. Log pressure data and overwrite.
You'll get more science in space than you would have in atmosphere.
Crew report. We'll log that. I didn't put an antenna on it, so I can't send the data anywhere. Oopsie! I'll just save it for when we go back. Okay, 96,000. We're still traveling up at 700 meters per second.
I was gonna say you could do an EVA report, but I forgot. During career, you don't have real spacesuits yet. You can't go outside.
Oh, I really want to do an EVA now, but let's not do that.
Suffocate.
108,000, 109,000, 110,000. Wow, 112. We are just way the heck up there. Okay. We are slowing down, though. Speed is at 400 meters per second. And dropping now. Ooh.
That orbital speed counter down at the bottom on the nav ball is your total orbital velocity. There should be on the dial next to your altitude. That's your vertical velocity.
This one? What happens if I hit the Space Center button? Do I just abandon this ship?
No, you'll just load back the space center, but the rocket will keep going.
Oh. We're still going up. We're at 132,000, 133,000. Speed hasn't even zeroed out, much less started going back down. I'm going to boost speed a little bit on the time warp. Do I have a warning light? What is that? Oh, I'm dropping now. Auto saving. Good tip. Wow. Okay. So now, if do I have to use up all of my fuel to key the next?
Nope.
How do I go over to the next stage?
Just hit space again.
There we go. Okay, so the parachutes are ready to deploy, and I still have a teensy bit of fuel to try and rapid decelerate if I need to.
Suicide berm.
Yeah, basically, when we get less than 500 meters, I'll tap it and try and slow it down a whole bunch. We'll see. You're getting more science for bringing the data home intact than transmitting it. Oh, I didn't know that. Guts, thank you.
Yep.
Here we go. This is where getting pretty colors again, so let's turn this back on.
Now you have re-entry helium. As you actually went into space.
Yeah, we're using some electrocharge for that SAS. Oh, God.
Camera's from shaking.
Mountain!
Look at mountain!
We hit a mountain, 2,700 meters. Did anything survive? Okay, I see two parachutes.
Oh!
Everything died. Woo! Wow, that's nasty. Catastrophic failure. Okay, revert to launch or revert to vehicle assembly.
You could quick load.
I think that's what these two options are, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to revert back to launch.
Okay. So how can I... Is there a way to aim where it's going to try and come down? Basically? Does that make sense?
WSAD keys will control your vehicle's orientation.
Right, but I have no clue of determining... All I have on this little nav ball thing down here is it's all one solid color with stripes and numbers on it. I don't know what's ground, what's mountains. You see what I mean?
Okay, with how everything is default oriented in the game,
Yeah.
the D key should aim you towards the water.
The D key. Okay. Sure, let's try it. Mountain. Who put that there, says Cougas. IM for map? What?
The M key for map.
Oh, jeez, that's like, okay.
Oh, if you press C, you get Kerbal view.
In the map or just in general?
You go into the pilot seat.
Oh God, let's not do that. Okay, that's mildly terrifying.
That's for the real hardcore. I don't even play an IVA.
Okay, so right. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Let's get these things out here again once more. And then we're gonna do that. Bring it over here. I'm gonna zoom out. We're gonna hit spacebar. I think I'm just gonna let the liquid fuel rocket burn all the way, I guess? I don't know. Let's see. Solid fuel.
Oh God, you're rotating.
There's liquid fuel going.
Okay, well, now they have the engine burning. Start turning your vessel over.
Oh God. Crap, I think I used all my fuel. Whatever. We'll see. So if I wanted to... Yeah, I could hit M. Okay, we're over water now.
There you go.
Let's see if I can straighten up. There we go. We're in space again. So I'm actually going to
Do your science.
log and keep experiment, log pressure data, keep experiment, crew report, keep experiment. They are an experiment. Woohoo! And then we're gonna, I don't know. I hit time warp one step up and see what happens.
Yeah, I forgot. I have a mod that that overhauls the science system. Whenever you do an experiment, it auto forwards it to like this hard drive inside the capsule.
Ah. 160, uh-oh. 175,000. 180,000. 185,000 meters. My speed is dropping.
On the map view, it should tell you where your highest point will be.
Oh, there we go. Ooh,
Yeah,
okay, we're
wow.
going back down now. Hey, this is neat. Okay. I'm already on stage 0, the last stage, so the parachutes will kick in when they kick in.
Yep.
It looks like we are going to splash down. Oh, God, there's an island there.
Oh God.
But the line is
You
moving.
thought you were safe.
Yeah, I did think I was safe, but it's moving. Jebediah, no, I'm sorry. Valentino looks extremely happy in the bottom right corner. Yeah, it looks like we're going to come down over water between the mainland and the... time warp just went back to 1 by itself. We're going to hit the water between the mainland and the island, I think. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. splashdown, so maybe we can recover more. Yeah, we're totally out of fuel. Okay, whatever. Here we go, re-entry. We're back into surface now. We are coming down over the water. Oh God! Structural problems. I think too much re-entry heat. I don't know what's going on.
Uh-oh.
I got some explosions.
Uh-oh.
My parachutes aren't coming out. There's problems. Ah!
Down!
Oh God!
Oh, shoots! Go! Okay, all you lost was the fins.
Right, but the chutes aren't deploying, and the water is approaching rapidly.
It's because I think you're moving too fast.
Come on. Do it. No.
Nope, we lost everything. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, you had to save a little bit of fuel to slow down.
Apparently. Ah, vehicle destroyed. Cannot whatever. Can I transfer the crew? Is it too late?
Get out! Get out of there!
Okay. Let's go back to launch. Oh God. That is
What
harsh. Valentina looks
you
like
could
terrified
do
now. Yeah?
is you can sort of control the throttle on those solid rocket boosters. If you right click them, there should be a can't remember what it's called. Throttle control, throttle limit, I think. You can drag that down to like 50%.
Wait a minute, this is on the solid fuel boosters?
Yes.
I see activate engine and then solid fuel. That's all I'm seeing.
Okay. Okay. So you can't do it on the launch pad. You'd have to do it in the vehicle assembly building.
Oh, does that mean recover vehicle? Yes, that means recover vehicle.
Yes.
Let's go back. Okay, to the building with the thing in it. We're gonna right-click on this and thruster limit. We're gonna put it what, at 50%?
Yes.
Right-click. Okay, they pair up that way. Awesome. Let's save. I'm actually gonna call this the Flying Teapot Mark II. I made a slight change. Okay. Save, launch. And let's see what happens. Wow, we've been going for an hour and a half. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. Woo.
Kerbal Space Program goes through time.
Let's do that. Let's do this. Pin. Go over here. Pin. I'm going to turn this on. Stages are ready. Kaboom! Yeah, so the solid fuels are burning a lot slower now.
It'll burn slower and last longer. Time flies when you're making flying explosions with a sardine can stuck on the end.
Yeah. Oh, very true, Dark Preacher. Very, very true. Okay. 5,000. We are accelerating steadily. Those are done. I'm actually going to throttle this back a little bit.
Oh no. I didn't move my apex for my orbit fast enough, so now I'm just plummeting back towards Earth.
Oh, you fool.
Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it to space. I'm going to go ahead and log data.
Oh, I hit the map. Is your Apple Apps above 70,000?
Is my what?
On that
111,000.
trajectory. Okay, that's closer to 70,000 than the last one.
Okay. Oh, so we are going to... Okay, yeah, 67,000. There we go. 70,000. So I'm going to do that. I can log, overwrite. Log, overwrite. And basically kick into the actual last stage now.
Yep.
And just wait, I guess. Let's go to time warp times 5. I have a lot more time warp out of atmosphere than in atmosphere. That's weird.
Because with how time warp works in Kerbal Space Program is you have two kinds. You have physics warp, where it actually physically accelerates the physics engine. Then you have time warp, which puts everything onto rails, essentially, and disables the entire physics engine. So when you're in space and out of atmosphere, it defaults to using the time warp. So it puts you on a rail and disables physics, so you can go really fast, not worrying about crashing your computer or having the ship fly apart from rounding errors. But in atmosphere, where you're having to deal with drag, they force you onto physics. You can't use normal time warp.
Yep, we're going back down now. We are falling at a really high rate of speed, but hey, whatever.
Well, we have a fuel left now.
Yeah, I do have a little bit of what's RCS?
That will be your maneuvering thrusters.
Oh, when I have those. Okay.
You would have those.
My parachutes went dark again. Is this bad?
When there's red, it means that either the speed's too high. Yeah, if the red means the speed is too dark.
The speed's too red.
It means that yeah, the speed's too red.
Should I do a slowdown burn now or what?
Yeah, start now. It's full throttle.
Okay, we're out of fuel. We're still going too fast. They have not released. The ground is approaching very quickly. There we go. We are decelerating. I don't think I'm coming down over the water, but whatever. If I can save the command module, I'm okay.
That's all that matters is the command module and the science.
Oh, we are coming down hard, I feel. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Let's look at our majestic chute assembly. We have 4 side chutes, 4 of the side mount chutes, and the 1 main chute. We're coming down at half the speed we were previously. That's awesome. Okay. This might
Everything
actually
can survive now.
Yeah, we might actually survive. 4 meters per second, basically.
The question's going to be is if the rocket's going to tip over and fall and then explode.
Oh, God. I'm going to be really
Because
cranky.
you're not landing on flat terrain.
Really cranky if it does. Oh, man. I just want the command module to survive. The Kerbals keep forgetting their feather falling boots again. And yeah, Dragon Racer says, save the science. Come on. Where are we? Oh, we're still 1,700 meters up. Good grief. Okay. Let's accelerate things slightly, but not too much. Yeah, we're coming down real slow, but I'm kind of okay with this. Wow. 1,500. We're just gently sailing down. Hope that Kerbal brought a book for the descent. 1,400. Yeah, this is taking a while.
Better a book than a barf bag.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Okay. Here comes the ground. Please don't explode. I'm going to go to real time now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I see the shadow. We're going to touch down. 3, 2, 1. And
I'll fall over.
it's going to tip over, I think. It's got fins to kind of break it. There we go. Oh, 100%
We
intact.
made it to space!
Yay.
I think the fins took some structural damage or something, but otherwise, wow. Okay, recover. Oh, man, that was awesome. Crew report while in space. Atmospheric pressure scan while in space. Temperature scan while in space. Recovery of the vessel after a suborbital flight. I got 56 science. Woo!
Woo!
Recovered a whole bunch of parts. Valentina, 1 experience gained. Awesome. Total reputation 53. Dope. Done. There we go. So now we can go over to here. Let's see. General rocketry. Reliant liquid fuel engines. We can look farther up, can't we? Terrier liquid fuel engine. Thud liquid fuel engine. What? That just looks like a little pod thing. That's weird. General construction. Oh, crew cabin. Interesting. Strut connector. I'm guessing that's for stability for larger rocket structures.
Yep.
Decoupler. Bring you the latest in decoupling technologies, twice the size of the next best-selling product. It offers plenty of bang for plenty of buck. As with its smaller, woefully inferior competitors, these decouplers have handy arrows to indicate which side it will detach from. Oh, God. The structural fuselage carries no fuel. It is there merely a structural element. As such, it's lighter and more solid due to reinforcements. Oh, the Rockomax brand adapter? Oh, that goes from big to small parts. Okay. And then the launch stability enhancer. Fastening technology. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Aviation. We haven't messed with the planes at all. I'm not sure I'm going to do that right now. Okay, flight control is basically a couple more winglets. Inline reaction wheel.
That's better SAS.
Yeah, a series of spinning discs that are going very fast to generate the torque necessary to control the spacecraft without wasting any propellant. Please do not attempt to service this device while it is running. Oh, God, that's terrifying. Basic science, okay. Wait a minute. Probodobodyne Staputnik.
Probe core.
Whatever. The Staputnik offers the ultimate solution in crew safety, a lightweight sphere equipped with remote receivers and relay control inputs from the ground to the craft. It carries no crew at all, thus keeping them perfectly safe from all harm. This device does require electricity to operate, however, and will cease to function if the power runs out. Built-in batteries should keep it going for about 10 minutes. It's mildly terrifying. Rechargeable battery pack.
Oh, there you go.
Holds 2 quadruple A batteries and holds a maximum of 100 units of charge. Science Junior module.
That's an inline science experiment. That gives a lot of science.
Have you ever wondered what happens to something in 0G? Or have you ever pondered the truly meaningful questions, such as what would happen if I exposed this to the rigors of stellar radiation and unforgiving vacuum? Comes with complimentary notepad. Recommended for ages 4 to 8. Small parts inside might make it not suitable for small children. Okay. Experimental storage unit. The experimental storage unit to help Kerbal Knots bring their valuable science back to Kerbin while avoiding the hazards of re-entry, rough landing, and Jeb's pilot skills. Oh, okay. So we have edge and side radiator panels now to help dissipate heat. We might need to start putting some of those on. There's a large radiator panel. And then we've got high gain antenna, a short range dual purpose communications antenna that can handle either direct communications or short-range relays. I can buy one of these, and I'm kind of thinking that maybe I need to get the basic science one because it's got the batteries.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. Okay. I'm down to 11 science again. Let's go back over here. Test Mark 16 parachute and flight over Kerbin. Test Mark 2R radial mounted parachute and flight over Kerbin. Test RT-5 Flea solid fuel rocket booster at the launch site. I think I already have a build that's got a Flea on it. Up next, Vaygrim flies his ship into the sun. I wish! That would be awesome. Ferry tourists safely to their destination and back. Oh, that's a plane thing, probably. I do have to say, if you read into this enough and you were familiar with enough of the game, you would know that this was an actual, like, plane thing and not it's an aviation thing, not a rocket thing. But it doesn't objectively say it.
It doesn't. I'm trying to do it with rockets, and you could do it, but it's really difficult. I did it one time, and I managed to transfer the data before I crashed.
Rocket taxi. No, this is taking people. Ferry 4 tourists safely to their destination and back. So, yeah, that would not work. Okay, R&D. Test a chute. And then radial mounted chutes. I think I have all of those already on my rocket. So, let's get the vehicle assembly building. Okay. Let's zoom in some. Okay, radial mounted parachutes. I want a lot. Okay, it's not going to let me have a lot. Apparently not. It's not going to let me have a whole bunch. Unless I do this. And get really silly with it. Okay. I'm actually gonna get rid of these science experiments. Do I need to keep going as high? Not really, right?
No.
I could just do a shorter hop, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of these. I'm actually gonna take this off. This off. Let's see what we have for options now. Oh, we have the Probodobodine Staputnik. So, nah, I'm not going to use that one. Okay, so, we could do Hammer. Okay, I'm looking at the clock. We've got about 15 minutes left on the stream. I want to I'm going to quick save. Well, I'll quick save on the pad. I'm going to do one incredibly stupid thing. If I can.
Oh, God.
Yes. I'm going to see if I can. Okay, how do I want to do this? You have to reverse engineer these things. Okay, and then we're going to do engines. We're going to put that there. Then we're going to go to coupling. We're going to put 4 couplers on this thing.
Prepare the Fergnick 1 for launch.
Yeah, and then we're going to get... Wait a minute, what? Oh, God. Yes. Okay. 4 hammers. Let's look
Four
at
hammers.
let's look at aerodynamics. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these. Put these on the outside there. And then I don't know if I can do... Yep, that works. Okay, awesome. And, that seems incredibly bad decision-wise. I'm going to get this, and we're going to put it in its own stage. What else do we want to do? I just want to see if we can launch this thing into this, into like deep freaking space, you know? deep space. Okay. I'm gonna leave the speed on the outside thrusters at max. Liquid fuel oxidizer. Okay.
The death count is at what, 2?
2 or 3. I had 3 failures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have done 8 boosters. I don't think I can fit 8 of these things. They're too chubby. I tell you what, hang on a second. Coupling, structural. Can I cross-connect these at all? No? Nope. No structural. Okay. Let's see. Payload. Service bay. Heat-resistant service bay, ideal for protecting delicate instruments from... Oh. We could do science, but I expect we're going to fail, so I'm not going to put science on here. Yep, okay, that seems like an incredibly bad idea. We are going to call this thing Fergbuster 1.
Fergbuster 1.
And, craft has too many parts. Vehicle assembly building can't support vessels over 30 parts. Hang on a second.
VAB is,
Too
you
many
have to
parts.
upgrade your buildings.
Okay. And let's do this. Let's take this off. We're going to get these.
Just do one long liquid fuel booster.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I do that?
Yep, just get one really long liquid fuel booster.
Okay, hang on a sec. Retrofit. Engines. Let's see, fuel tanks. No, I don't have that one yet. Solid fuel booster, solid fuel booster. Okay, let's keep it simple. Right? Coupling. Then we're gonna do the hammers, aerodynamics. We're going to put winglets on these. But then what we're going to do is we're going to get really sick and we're going to rotate them slightly.
Oh no.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is about as raw stupid as I can get. Let's go. What? It's too heavy. I have to take something off of it. Unable to launch. Let's get rid of these. And put
It's too heavy for the launch pad.
Yeah, but the launch pad is a field with a black scorch mark on it. I beg to differ, but whatever. Let's do...
Do you have the The tower? Oh god, what are they?
The gantry thing?
Yeah.
18 tons max. This is total mass of... Okay, let's take these off. And let's see if we can... 19.21? What? Why am I still too heavy? I don't get this. Okay.
Well, no, what you could do is go out there and right-click the launch pad and upgrade it. You have enough cash on you.
Oh, okay. Hang on a sec. Let's try that then. We'll go out here. Oh,
What?
God.
You have to upgrade your
Yes.
launch pad.
Yeah, you have to upgrade all your buildings. They're all level 1.
Okay, upgraded. Right click. Oh, God, I can't afford that. So we go back in here. Yes! Let's do something incredibly dumb. Yeah, Dark Preacher says the vomit comet. Fix your rocket position. I'm not overly concerned with it. This is going to end in failure. I'm going to quick save, and then we are going to... wait a minute. I need a plus. I need to separate that out. We're going to do SAS. The spin is kicking in. Woohoo! I'm just going to see how high we can go. Let's see if we can get it out into space outside of orbit. Oh, man. This thing is going.
Look at your...
Whoosh.
One last hammer rocket. Oh, God. 280, 300,000, 350. Okay. Oh, God. We're going at 2,400 meters per second.
Sir, I think you broke orbit.
Okay, wait a minute. There's orbit. Oh, jeez. Apoapsis is 871,000. And it's not decreasing.
Eridani? Dude, why?
Meanwhile.
That's really nice, by the way.
Replica Saturn V.
Okay, I'm at 750,000 meters. 757,000 meters. Yeah, I think I broke this. There we go, 71,000. Oh, it is actually going back down now. So I did not break orbit. I don't know what that is.
Breaking orbit. That's a couple million meters.
Oh, okay, we just got back down to... I think we're going to cross into atmosphere. We are going incredibly fast.
I don't think we're going to survive this.
And my pilot seems to be super happy. Overheating. Oh, there we go. Everything was destroyed catastrophically from overheating because we re-entered too high a speed.
Bang.
Oh, God. Oh, that was hilarious.
Did you even have a heat shield installed?
No, I did not. Okay. Yes, that was a catastrophic failure. That is a perfect way to put it. Okay. Let's revert back to vehicle assembly.
Cut says if you would have tilted a little bit, maybe, you would have
Motivate
easily made
orbit.
orbit.
We could try it again. Do we want to try it again? We got time.
We have time.
Might as well.
See what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this off. And then we're going to go to thermal. I'm going to put that right there. This is now the Bergbuster 2. Let's go out here.
That's a. I don't think that heat
It's a-
shield is gonna work like you think it will.
Why not? It's just a big
It's
flat
upside-
disc.
It's upside down, I think.
Upside down? Is it? That's the way it attached.
I think most of the heat shields install on where they're supposed to go on the bottom of the control.
Oh, I tell you what, let's do. Actually, hang on a sec. Nope, wait a minute. Let's go back real quick. I'll put the parachute back on. I think we can actually do... whoa, no, not there. I think we can do... and we have enough now. Nope, not there. Okay. I can put this back on. And then what I'm going to see if I can do... Let's zoom in here a little bit. Not the radial mounted parachutes. We got some of those. We could do some of the drogue chutes also, though, I think. We've got a thermal. We got these small radiator panels.
You don't need those.
Oh, God. What, for re-entry?
The radiator panels,
Yeah.
they don't have any use.
What do you mean?
They only radiate energy
A radial-
or heat off.
It literally said that it helps dissipate, cools only nearby parts. It cools down parts. It radiates the heat off of whatever they're attached to.
Okay.
That being said, I don't think they're small enough to fit on this thing. So, there's an edge one. Oh God, see that one's freaking huge still. The small one is still even big. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can actually, if we can reach or aerodynamics be damned. Yeah, I figured, you know, worst case scenario, having the heat shield installed wrong on the nose cone would mean that it would like catch air and like slow you down or something. The general way it is meant to be is on the bottom of the pod. Yeah, you put it in between the you'd have a decoupler, and you would put it in between a decoupler, and you have the heat shield on the bottom of the command module. So when the big command module's coming in, it would be there to slow down. Yeah. The radiators are for stuff which runs hot in space to get rid of the heat, not re-entry. Aha, okay. So it does dissipate heat, it just doesn't dissipate heat on re-entry. It does it at a different point. Okay, I need to add, do this, and then we're going to turn that. It's actually kind of hard to tilt it because of the corkscrew effect.
Yep.
I don't even have SAS turned on. Now I can
just. If you were to tilt the fins on the central piece, you'd probably make so much G-force you'd knock the little Kerbal unconscious.
Okay. We're going incredibly fast. And apoapsis, whatever that is, or AP, is 605,000. That's still considerable. Okay, there we go. pulling away from the planet. Time warp 100 times. We are now, I think, going back down. We're still going way too fast.
I have a feeling you're gonna burn up in it re-entry again.
And yeah, there we go.
Bang.
It's just too much speed. That's okay though. That was a bad design. That was a horribly bad design. Okay. That was hilarious amounts of fun. Let's go back to the vehicle assembly bay. I'm actually gonna call it there. Let's go back to this camera. Yes. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us for some Kerbal Space Program nonsense. I'm going to pick up again, see if I can make some more legit progress next Tuesday night, and just slowly start unlocking stuff and figuring things out. I figure once I get enough of the game down on the different mechanics, we can try some multiplayer or sandbox or whatever, and figure it out from there. Otherwise, I will catch you folks later. Tomorrow night's going to be Warframe Wednesday. We're probably going to be doing derelict survival or derelict defense runs because there's a whole bunch of stuff there that I need to go farm. Yay! Otherwise, I'll catch you folks later. Have a good one and have a good night. Sure, let's go with that. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.